What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Herb G back at it again with another video. And today I am at the Bitcoin Conference 2023. Finally getting you guys that footage. I know I'm not technically there, but this is my footage that I got. And they had some pretty interesting things. We're going to start off day one with the art gallery. And I just wanted to get a lot of shots of all these very detailed, intricate art pieces that are just honestly just out of this world. Side note, I did have an idea to sell shoes like this. I just never took the time to get into it. But I think these shoes are pretty cool. And I've seen some other people wearing shoes, some Bitcoin shoes. And I think that's pretty cool for just as a culture thing, especially for Bitcoiners in general.
How you doing, man?
All right, all right.
Did you bring the ball with you, or did you get that here?
Yeah, I brought them. I sell them.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
That's
appreciate
good
it.
marketing.
Yeah.
B-ball. You can hear that all the time.
So that was one interaction I had with a random person. I don't know, how you don't think about certain things in the moment. But I know that just attests to the fact that I was in the moment. You always want to be in the moment, in the present moment, versus just trying to get, clicks or views. I wish I would have got that interaction on camera, but all I had was the audio. So I just figured I'd just insert that and include that into this video. But here's a big mural of the Pepe frog. I don't know if it's Pepe or Pepe frog. Supposedly it's a meme coin. I thought it was pretty cool. Now this is even better in my opinion with the vibrational mind. I feel like that's not the title, but that's just what I called it. And being able to get messages from the universe. I think that was pretty cool. That pretty cool art piece right there. But this is great right here. From Captain Phillips. You guys remember him? I'm the captain now. I'm telling the banks that I'm the captain now. I think that was a great idea. Definitely a great idea. And that's something that I do want to bring to Bitcoin. And I think that's a great thing to do. If anybody out there, I mean, is it's whatever you make it. It doesn't have to be me, but also this. I don't know what this is called. I should look up these things before I make videos like this. But hey, we're in the moment. It's just raw, uncut footage. But I know this is like some type of digital augmented reality kind of thing, right? But to have that art piece and then actually have it be integrated with that augmented reality kind of digital virtual scene of the dollar, that was pretty cool, and integrated with Bitcoin and everything like that. I think that was really nice. I wish there was a way that I can pause this, but if I pause it, my recording stops, so I can't. But anyway, just a little bit more art. I've seen this piece before. If you can pause it, like I just mentioned, you could definitely see some iconic people included into that art piece. Oprah and Zuckerberg and Bill Gates and everything like that. So these people like really put some thought into these art pieces, and I figured I definitely want to include it. Look at this one. Obviously, the left and the right, with Democrats and Republicans. Hey, it is what it is. And I just feel like Bitcoiners or just people in crypto in general, we are like-minded. Obviously, that's why we're here. That's why we support the coin. That's why we believe in Bitcoin. And so we agree on some of the same things. And the art really represents that. The art really shows who we are, what we do, and how we think. And I think it's amazing, honestly. Like I said last year with the Bitcoin Conference 2022, this movement is just something I've never seen before. It's bigger than us. And I'm telling you, like all these art pieces mean something. Like even this one right here, I did get the you know what I'm saying, the artist was his QR code and the name and everything like that. But I didn't want to make this like a report on crypto art. I didn't want to make this like a class assignment where I'm just you know, reporting on every single art piece and telling you what it means. I just wanted to give you my raw opinion, my honest, you know, down to earth opinion, just straightforward. So I didn't research them. I just thought they're pretty dope, and I think they're really important to include into the thing that we call, you know, Bitcoin and cryptocurrency in general, because digital art is something, especially with NFTs. I'm pretty sure everybody already knows about that. And even this one on the right with the Cyberpunks manifesto, they have it to have it digitally, you know what I'm saying, displayed. I think it's really great. And if you don't know what the Cyberpunk manifesto is, all you have to do is Google it. It was something that came about before Bitcoin was even actually invented. And so a lot of people, including myself, uh, think that Satoshi Nakamoto, whoever he, she, or they are, came from the Cyberpunk manifesto, Cypherpunk group. I know I do. I mean, maybe I'm speaking for other people, or maybe I shouldn't speak for other people, but I know he, she, or they are they were within the cyberpunk community, and I know it's one of them. I know it. And but like I said, Google it. They came out in '97. They tried to create a cryptocurrency. They were the first people to try to create a cryptocurrency. Don't quote me, but I'm pretty sure they were the first ones, because they were always against government. They were always against the Fed, and they tried to make their own. They tried to make their own money. Uh, but I feel like you know, maps and codes and algorithms wasn't advanced yet, and I feel like they were more on the the mutiny side. They were more on the let's just do it ourselves side. Like we don't need to tell anybody, and just let's take over the world kind of thing. And hey, I don't know, maybe it's just uh, that just wasn't the way at the time in the '90s. I don't know, well, you know, because it didn't come about the way that they thought. But hey, but we're here now, you know, and we have Bitcoin, so that's all we need. So just moving it right along. But like I said, again, with the was that Goodfellas? Yeah, with the Goodfellas, right? Movie, including into the Bitcoin art and stuff. Again with the Pepper Frog thing. I don't know why. Honestly, I don't know why it's so big. Well, I do because I did look it up, but like it was, it kind of like when it came out, it had such a movement that the price went from like, I don't know the specifics, but it like grew by like 200% within like a couple, I want to say weeks or days. Don't quote me, but that's why it was so big, because it was a meme coin, and the value when it came out, it shot up 200, 300. I don't know the specific number, but it just shot up so fast that it gained traction, and it really was a force to be reckoned with. And I'm like, I didn't even know that. I didn't even think that outside of Doge, I didn't know that meme coins could actually be a thing, because that's the only meme coin I am like familiar with. Um, like I know other coins, but I don't know if they're memes, or I don't know if they're just shit coins to me. So you know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna lie to you guys. It's just I don't pay attention to any other coins. So when meme coins come out, I don't know if it's a meme coin. I don't know if just somebody that's just putting it out there. But yeah, I had to look up this frog because he's like on like I want to say a quarter of the art. He was on the quarter of the art pieces within the gallery. So I was just like, wait, let me just look up what this frog is. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's just kind of like similar to Doge to me in my opinion. Like it comes out, somebody says something about it, a celebrity says something about it, celebrity posts it, or a rich person retweets it, like Elon Musk and whatever, and the value just shoots up. So you got to pay attention. You know what I mean? And I don't know. I just that industry, that community, I'm not a part of, obviously. But it is something to look at. That's all I would say. I wouldn't say that it's something to invest in. Obviously, you already know. But I'm just saying, uh, it does come with the territory, and it's interesting to see why, or just what people like to see grow or invest in, when it technically doesn't have any value. But that's just me, and that's just them. So can't do nothing about that. But again, man, uh, these art pieces, man, very intricate, very detailed. Every one of these pieces means something, and so it's just amazing, man. Like everything there is Bitcoin divided by, you know what I mean? Better money in Bitcoin we trust. Like it's just pretty cool to see. Just had to take a second to get myself situated. You know what I mean? Just in case y'all was wondering how I looked. But yeah, and even this, the Egyptians getting into Bitcoin. You know what I mean? Um, so the Age of Fiat. I really wanted you guys to see the artist who created it, just in case y'all wanted to look it up. Uh, you know, go behind me and look up these people. Um, do your due diligence. This needed. All this stuff is really needed. And look at this, Mickey Mouse. You know, with Lincoln in the background. I didn't even know it was Lincoln. So
It's actually a live chart of Bitcoin.
Life chart?
Yeah. Right now it's in default mode because you're gonna fall in the whole house without Wi-Fi. But this white line traces the Bitcoin change rate. So there's Arduino in the back. Every 5 minutes, this painting connects to the internet, and then it maps the change rate as a curve. So let's say in 5 minutes, the Wi-Fi is back on. It's going to be a horizontal line, and then 5 minutes later, Bitcoin goes up like 45%. It's going to be a 45-degree angle in this painting. If Bitcoin drops by 20%, the angle will be minus 20.
So we gotta wait till the Wi-Fi comes back on.
Yeah.
I forgot what this means. It's Italian for
Modus operandi, it's like the way you operate.
the way you operate. Yeah, it's a military term. Not like a tradition, but
Yeah.
like in their mission, military uses like that.
Okay.
Modus operandi in the Navy. Same thing there.
I just figured there's another interaction I had with the guy. Just figured I'd include it because, like I said, just want to drive home the point that every art piece means something. Everything means something. These people are not just creating things just because they want to. You know, hint, hint. The Federal Reserve and central banks out of thin air and stuff. And speak of the devil, creating stuff out of thin air. But just wanted to include that. And just let you guys see, man. Like I said, everything means something. Bitcoin cure what ails you. You know what I mean? Hodlers of last resort with the lion. What was that? The tiger and elephant. It's just amazing, man. Like it's creative, very creative. Meet me at the Citadel. Side note with this Citadel thing, I didn't know that Citadel was an actual word, a good word when it comes to currency, because the only thing I know about Citadel is that that hedge fund bullcrap that happened with Robin Hood, which we don't want to get. I'm not going to get into it. I'm just saying, like, I thought Bitcoiners and people who believe in just the crypto industry in general would stay away from the word Citadel, but I just had to do my due diligence and make sure and ask. I asked somebody, why did you guys use Citadel? And they were like, no, Citadel means like I can't remember the exact definition, guys. My bad. But Citadel is actually a good word, not a bad word. So I was like, they were like, no, that has nothing to do with the hedge fund and things like that. All right. So just a side note, but this was a writing of Bitcoin history. And just real quick, with this veganism is a scam thing. I think that's an interesting thought. Just to speak on that real quick, I don't believe veganism is a scam. Because some people like that just goes to the fact that I want to just touch on when we think of recycling. So they say recycling is a scam too, that you really can't recycle anything. It just gets broken down to its smallest form, but there's nothing they can do with it. And so I think this is where this person or whoever they are, was speaking from. I can't speak for them, obviously, but I'm just saying that's the only thing I can think of when you think about somebody ridiculing or, being critical of something that's supposed to be so positive within the world. And so I get it that it's something that may actually be a scam. I do, with the recycling, I'm saying. And so, but people are out there, they're still doing their best to save the world, to be better to our earth. So it's not really a scam when you really think about it, when you go to the core, the heart of it. You know what I mean? It's still one less plastic bottle that is in the, that's in the ocean. That's still one less, plastic form of material that, it's not going to be eaten by a fish. It's not going to have anything to do with the turtles and everything like that. They're not going to be able to harm the fish, the manatees, and everything about the ecosystem of the ocean. I mean, that's what it all comes down to. It doesn't come down to whether it's actually like all the way, beneficial when you think about it, as far as when you come, like when we come to the end result. But as long as you're doing your part, why are you shouldn't be critical. You shouldn't be judging the process. Do you recycle? Then okay, you're doing your part. If you don't recycle, then that's on you. But I'm just trying to give a comparison with the veganism thing. The veganism thing is not a scam because you think that, whoever is behind veganism, they want you to eat more vegetables. But as we know, even vegetables are GMO. So I get it. Real quick though, I love the I don't know if I'm jumping around, but I love these pieces, man. These were great pieces. And then with the rabbits, by the way, the reason that they create art with rabbit because Bitcoin is a rabbit hole and crypto is a rabbit hole. So just wanted to give that insight. So back to the veganism thing, just real quick. So you think it's a scam because they want people to buy more vegetables or more soy or have more processed fake meat. And so that way they can grow the industry and still sell you bad food. But that is not the case. That's not what we're going for. That's not the whole point. The whole point is to eat less animals. The whole point is to save the earth because to sacrifice one animal, to slaughter one animal takes, I don't know what it was, 33 gallons of water, if I'm not mistaken, and that's just for one cow. So it ain't about us eating GMO vegetables or eating fake meat, because that industry needs to grow, and it's still processed meat, processed fake meat, and everything like that. It's just the fact that we're saving animals, we're saving the earth, we're saving water and electricity, not to mention. So you can call it a scam, but it's not a scam, guys. It's not a scam. If you really are legitimate, if you're really genuine, you know that all these things that we do they're not scams. It's not a scam. Like, I just wanted to put that out there. So kind of interested to see how you guys feel, but I don't get any comments, so just gotta wait, I guess, until somebody finds this video. But anyway, yeah, so just keeping it going with these art pieces, man. Like I said, I think these are the best things to do if you're out there, if you're thinking about maybe doing something with Bitcoin, if you're thinking about starting a business. If you integrate, pop culture within your art pieces, if you integrate pop culture within your means, within your business, I think that's the best idea. Because it's more relatable and it's easier. I feel like maybe the best way to do it, because it's easier to understand. It'll catch your attention. You know what I mean? It'll definitely catch the people's attention, catch the people's eye, and make them look. You know what I mean? Make them pay attention. And so that's the main goal, I believe, for an artist, and to to be included within the stars, or just be reputable in general, as a whole. But so yeah, guys, I pretty much I got all walls, like every wall of the art gallery. It took me about an hour, if you can believe it. And you're welcome. I didn't want to make this video that long. Obviously, it wasn't that necessary to do that. So I just got I got most of them. I'm pretty sure I got every single wall except for one. Like that, I did stop one, or I did not include one side of a wall, because it was just a little disturbing. Like, it had a rabbit with some really interesting eyes. It wasn't very cool to me. So I didn't include that. It's like bloodshot eyes. And I was just like, we don't need to see this. It's fine. We get it. You know what I mean? We get it. And so I thought this was pretty cool too, man. Like I said, like, this is just some very curious, very interesting pieces, man. Like, because McDonald's always got to have their hand in the bucket. You know what I mean? Very peculiar stuff. And I know this person. I think this is I've seen this before. This is I can't think of it right now. But isn't this like a can't think of it. But Hitimus. I know this is some pop culture as well. If y'all know it, man, let me know. I mean, I got my phone here. Maybe I can just look it up real quick. But I know that's cheating. Hitimus. I don't think anything's coming up. Hitimus Bitcoin. Hitimus. I'm gonna say Hitimus Bitcoin. Yeah, nah. It's whatever. But I'm just want to show you guys that. And here it goes. This is Satoshi Nakamoto within a McDonald's uniform. And if you guys don't know, that's not the real Satoshi. That's just somebody's name. Literally, that's just somebody whose name is Satoshi Nakamoto. He has two first names before the Satoshi Nakamoto part too. But you can just look him up, and he'll come up, and you'll see it was a big story back in, I believe, 2014, where they thought they found the real Satoshi Nakamoto, but he is really not. He is not the Satoshi Nakamoto. But this was just the epitome of digital art right here. This NFT. This was a whole big portrait, and it moved and everything. I thought this was amazing. I thought this was just out of this world, and it changes the portraits as well at the same time. So just wanted to get that in there. But that's about it, guys. Hope you enjoyed this, and there's gonna be more. Oh, I thought I had a little bit more. My bad. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. There's gonna be 2 more days of this, and I will see you guys on the next video, man. Hope I didn't talk too much, but I'll see y'all next time, man. Remember, Bitcoin's the future, so you might as well make it the present. All right, y'all.